So, we are staying in the village of Levy at the Panorama Hotel, and at the bottom, at the end of the ski slope, there is the village. I have nabbed Natalie here from Lapland Safaris, who's very knowledgeable on this area, even though she's English origin, which is pretty good for me, so that she can just explain to me a little bit more, and to you a little bit more, about this village, because it's really quite chic and has a lot of skiing culture, but it also has links to, it's keeping its sort of more traditional handicrafts, the Sami culture. That's right, yeah?
Yes it is.
Yeah, so we're at the Christmas market.
Yeah, that's right, and here you can find lots of local produce, handicrafts and souvenirs made from the local produce, from reindeer, from fur, from wood, from reindeer bones, for example.
Amazing. So we're going to go and have a look around and point some out to you. Yeah, perfect. Let's go.
So this is Aya, we're now at the Christmas market, and she is making by herself products made from the local berries and local herbs from Lapland. And some of these are, for example, for medicinal purposes, and some are for for beauty and for therapies and this kind of thing.
Would you think, is that one that's from this region?
Yes, this is, and this is Angelica Archangelica, the root of the angels. This used to be very respected in 300 years ago. Then it was almost forgotten, but now it's coming again, and this is good for stomach problems and eczema, and can be used also for psoriasis.
And it only grows here?
It grows here in Lapland, yes.
Fantastic.
And this is one of those plants which can take use of the long summer and that light.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So these are kampanisu, and they're a traditional Lapish biscuit. They're quite dry in texture, but they're also very sweet, and they're really delicious. And the pastries are also very, very traditional in this area, especially salmon. Salmon they are using a lot in traditional Lapish food. Yes, you can fish salmon from the lakes, but also from the rivers in this area. And salmon and reindeer are obviously one of the most important Lapish foods here.
And are these just eaten as a snack, or are they?
Yeah. Yes, they're eaten as a snack mostly. And then if we're going to eat, for example, a bigger dinner, then we have, for example, glow-fried salmon or sautéed reindeer or something like that. Then for a bigger meal. But these are really good for snacks, the pastries, and also, of course, with coffee we are drinking these kampanisu sugary biscuits. So these are also traditional Lapish gloves, Lapish mittens that are made from sheep's wool. They've been made by Erkki's wife, and these are basically traditionally seen here in Lapland because they represent the colours from the Lapish costume. And also the little ones as well.
And is he himself Lappish?
Oletko sinä myöskin saamilainen?
No en mietinekään lappilainen.
Joo, lappilainen. So he's from Lapland.
Kun täällä on syntynyt kuinka läheinen.
Joo.
Eihän sitä tiedä vaan.
Kyllä.
Ja täällä on syntynyt kyllä tuossa Tunturin tällä puolella.
Kyllä. So he has been born here in Lapland, but he does not consider himself a Sami because of the blood line there. But he said that it goes back so far he can't tell for sure, but definitely here in Lapland he's been born on this side of the fell.
Okay. Thank you. Kiitos.
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 Kiitoksia paljon. Hei hei.
Hei hei.
And these are of course the reindeer antlers. I'm not sure if they look so good on me as they do on the reindeer, but
And these fall off?
They do, yeah. Once a year the reindeer will shed their antlers. Sometimes they need to be cut off if they start to get aggressive, but otherwise they do generally fall off it once a year, so that's how we can get them to use them for tourism products, so for souvenirs and jewellery, decorations.
So I heard somewhere that they are supposed to be an aphrodisiac? Powdered?
Yes, that as well. So boys, this is what you need to look for. So we're now in a local handicraft souvenir shop, and here you can find some of the local produce. These, for example, are called a kuksa, and they're used in Lapland, and they're made from birch gnarl and handmade. And the good thing about these is that basically they don't freeze, so even in the cold temperatures it's good to have these with you. And then if we come this way, we've also got some things made with reindeer antlers. For example, here you can see that there's the reindeer antler beer bottle openers. Over here we have the reindeer bone used again to make, for example, the cheese slicers. magnets that we're using from reindeer bones, and of course these on the wall here, these decorative antlers.
Those are quite spectacular.
Yeah, as you can see, basically we use reindeer in a lot of products. The reindeer antlers and the bone are used for these kind of souvenir products, and then also over here you can see we have the reindeer furs, for example. So the hides are used in people's homes. We use them all for example, in the tourism business in sledges to keep us warm.
So
they're very useful.
It's not just in souvenirs though that reindeer products are used.
Absolutely not. No, people are using them for clothing. The reindeer fur in itself, because obviously the reindeer fur is hollow, it's very, very good for making boots. They're very, very warm. They also keep water away. They're water resistant. So it's a really good product to use, obviously, for making the reindeer boots. Also, reindeer farmers, for example, they're using them to make trousers, the actual reindeer skin. The leather is very good for that.
And that's not just traditional. That's also because it's practical.
It's very practical, very, very practical, absolutely. And then of course we're using the reindeer for meat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you kind of use every single part.
Every part of the reindeer can be used, absolutely.
And if a reindeer is killed for meat, it will generally all the other parts of it will be used in some way.
They'll be used in some way. Reindeer is the only animal that I know of, at least, that they're using, especially here in Lapland. They're using every single part of it, so it's a very, very useful and very important animal for us.
And here we have some Finnish knives.
Yeah, Finland has one of the oldest iron industries, so knives are very popular here.
So, this is something that is very famous in Finland and quite important. It's the Lappish owl. If anyone has been watching Frozen Planet, you may have come across the Lappish owl. It might not have sounded like this on the TV show. And this is kind of kitsch, but I quite like it.
So as you can see, the ski slopes are so close by to here, which makes Levy another reason for being so popular with all our clients coming here. Everything is so close by.
Yeah, and we've basically, in the space of about 10 minutes, just walked the whole village, right?
We did.
Okay, so the ski slopes are very close. Yeah, great, thanks.